Hello trader, welcome back to another analysis on gold as we are starting another new monthly, weekly and daily opening coming up tomorrow, and also NFP week as the most important week for trading with high volatility expected at the end of the week. So looking at gold, you guys can see the past week was pretty dramatic with a change in trend from this long-term uptrend forming a double top. We see gold has created now a downtrending market structure. Now this week, are you going to see continuation of this downtrend or reversal? Now as the market has dropped well below to this swing low, it is less likely to go market again a straight bounce off that level. Instead, if we look at the daily chart, what kind of price action that we can see last day of trading week, we saw a long doji formed, and with this green candle followed by a bear candle is now signaling potential further bearish move. Now looking at the monthly chart to see further confirmation here, you can see that from the monthly there is a big long wick candle on the monthly, which is a pretty big long wick, which is a rejection from this higher price on the monthly time frame on gold. And this long wick candle on the monthly can be considered in both direction, either to fill that long wick to the upside, or you could see that break below, breaking that monthly low here. Now as the market reached that all-time high and there is a rejection from this higher price, we could see the price potentially to try to break this low here, or even retesting this monthly low. Therefore initially we can expect downside here on gold for this move back below. Now back to back 2 weeks, we see that two long wick candle. Now weekly scenario that we can see on gold is little different. We can see there is a complete bounce to the upside without formation of any red candle along the way, followed by back to back 2 weeks we see red candle formation. Now last week price action, if we look at, there is a gap open and also long wick at the bottom. Now this long wick that we can see on gold, the price has not tested this gap, therefore there is a possibility of a bounce here from the weekly time frame, and before that bounce we might see that wick fill here from the weekly, and that could be a zone that we could see initial drop and then potentially continuation back here on the weekly. Now looking at the daily chart on gold, we can see last day of trading week form a doji on the daily time frame and leaving an important level of resistance here from the daily. What we could see gold to retest and then continue to drop here to this support level. And what I think this week the market may potentially move in that manner, and for the long-term picture on gold, what I think it might even go for a range in this support and resistance level. Now looking at the 4-hour chart on gold, you can see that this is where pretty strong drop followed by a structure formation, and we can see another drop followed by another structure formation, back to back 2 significant drop on gold, giving in that area a possibility for this market to potentially drop down here to this support level. Therefore initial pullback to the upside can give us potential selling opportunity in the beginning of the trading week, as the market left an imbalance here. The possibility here that the market, if the price grab liquidity got rejected from the higher price, expecting the market to come back here to this support level to create a new lower low in this market. So this could be the wave on gold potentially this week, expecting initial to sell, and once the market giving us enough probability for this potential bounce off that level, we can look at buying opportunity later this week. Traders, I hope that you enjoyed this education and analysis. If you enjoy, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.